here we are, finding my peace. And, when the bloodline called for help, I answered. And that's why we all here. Somebody has inspired us, and our spirit has definitely reached out. And I'm running my own project with Haitian migrant women living or impacted by HIV in my community in San Diego County, and I get to call myself a principal investigator.
We are not abandoning our core values. We are not abandoning our strategic priorities. And in fact, we are going to be doubling down on them.
I'm sure everyone in this room knows HIV does not exist in isolation. It exists with migration, with discrimination, with poverty, and we meet it with resilience. To target it endemically, it means addressing those forces at multiple levels. It means addressing peer recruiters and community ambassadors to expand testing. It means designing programs that reduce stigma, that reduce fear and documentation status. And in short, we target HIV syndemically by addressing both the virus and the social, economic, and the cultural conditions that fuel it.
Ultimately, we are a community of survivors, and we know the best ways to protect ourselves. So it's crucial to rely on the voices of the marginalized communities that you're seeking to study in order to best serve them and keep them safe.
California is not backing down. And I encourage you all to not back down with me, because we got to do it together. The work that we do in Sacramento is only as effective as the research that you send to us. You are all doing incredible breakthrough research that we need to know about and we need to fund and build out to scale. We all need to listen to you to hear about how does this actually make sense on the ground? How do we make sure that the medications that we are making sure are approved by your medical insurance actually get in the hands of the patients who need them? That is the work that we have to do together.
This was your first poster ever?
Yes, exactly. So I'm an undergrad researcher going to UC Berkeley under Sophia Zamudio-Haas, and this was my first poster, so thank you all so much.
think is essential in this historical moment is also being incredibly transparent about where the data come from and the ways in which we conduct the science.
Yes.
Because there is a whole national level conversation around the validity of scientific findings. And so in many ways, it comes back to also researchers also showing our work in some ways, and demonstrating very carefully the steps that we have taken to arrive at the conclusions that we are drawing on the basis of the data. And I would speak out to the entire room about the importance of this right now in this historical moment, not just for policy research's sake, but just for science's sake.
And so overall, the work being funded by CHRP very much highlights where the basic and translational HIV cure field is. That in order to achieve ART-free remission, we need to better understand the HIV reservoir and how it is recognized and controlled by immune cells, and also to test novel approaches to try to prevent rebound of the replication-competent HIV reservoir.
So this pilot study is just the beginning. It won't solve this crisis on its own. It's not at all designed to do that. But what it might do is help us to imagine what might be possible when science, compassion, and equity come together.
As you continue on your journey doing the work that you've been doing, find time to celebrate you in your movement, in your strength, in your beauty, in your knowledge, in your wisdom, and in your care. All right? Because what defines us as human beings is how we love ourselves and one another.